Hello and welcome back to Alex Goes Sailing. The wind has finally dropped, the blue skies is out. We just spent yesterday sat in the boat doing some work, pretty much because it was blowing 30 knots and it was grey and raining. But I've got the new aquamarine dinghy. It's just up on the Amma because I've got it draining all the rainwater they got in it. That's working quite well. Because this has got the catamaran effect, the deck's quite high up, so it actually drains really well out of the water, because you know how normally with a dinghy sat in the back, it struggles to get that last bit of water out. So I'm quite happy with how this is working. I put the outboard back on the back. We are just gonna, the wind's still coming pretty much head on here, and we're just gonna go to Hurst Castle, which is like an hour away-ish, and we're gonna anchor up there. We'll do lunch there, look around, and then after work later, we will leave off out through the channel and over to Poole. Then we're gonna go to Brownsea Island, and then on Thursday we'll do a bit of provisioning, because we might cross the channel on Friday or Saturday. We're yet to see. But look at the weather, lovely now. The tide is pretty much getting to its lowest, so I'm just going to catch the last bit of tide over there if I can, and get a wriggle on. Made it to the castle fort, I think. Dropped to anchor, pretty close. We were about a metre beneath the bottom of the boat, and I put out 10 metres, so we're pretty good there. And tide is rising, so once it's risen all the way up, it'll start flowing out of here, and that's when we'll head off around the corner and over to Poole, which you'll hear for a bit. We'll jump off, explore the fort a little bit as well. And I think we've got to put the engine on the dinghy, because well, probably row that quite easily. What's that, probably at 2 or 3 strokes. Perfect. I think it's lunchtime. Now I finally got a chance to take a look around Hurst Castle. I must have been past it so many times now and never got the chance to go in, but we had a spare hour at lunch, so we thought we'd head on over, grab an ice cream and head round the fort. Now Hurst Castle was built in 1541, and they added guns and so on, but mainly to defend the south coast of England and the entrance into the Solent. So it's pretty cool to look around, loads of cool things to see. Definitely worth a visit if you're stopping on your way through to get out past the Needles. But after checking out the fort, it was time to crack on and get round into Poole Harbour. See, we're anchored off Brownsea Island. We've got to do a bit of provisioning, get a nice shower in at the marina, might as well. So we're going to do a short stay at Poole Quay Marina, which is like right over the way there. There's an Asda and a Sainsbury's right nearby, shower facilities, and then we're also pop round to like Sultan's, grab some fuel and refill on the gas canisters, because my one, well, that one's empty and I've only got one more, so I might as well have 2, just a backup. So yeah, we're gonna get a wriggle on, gonna pull anchor, drop the outboard in, probably throw that on deck, get some fenders ready and lines ready. So let's get a wriggle on.
Three hours later.
Right, we're all done with the provisioning. We've even managed to put up a sail downwind. This is hopefully what it'll be like tomorrow. Lovely downwind sail all the way across. We're just heading over to Studland Bay over there. So we'll go right in the corner out of the seagrass, because you don't want to be in that, in the shallows. And then we'll probably go for a walk. It's curry tonight, and yeah, been pretty good provisioning. A little tight in the fuel dock, but we made it in and out. And yeah, look at this sunny weather. Helena's looking a little cold for herself, but it's all right. Alright, made it to Old Harry. The extreme flip-flopping is back in action. Came from down there. Mingulay's just around the corner. I've been using my Verka app to see that it's still where I left her. And it's been working a treat. They've changed the set and anchor radius thing, so you can actually set a smaller radius now. So that's working a treat. And yeah, it'll let me know. Right, got the little outboard back on board. Got the dinghy there. I did have a quick whiz about in the bay here with just me on board. And this thing flies because it's like the catamaran. The problem with this one is the shaft's a little bit too short. So when you get real fast and you get a little bit of a wave, it like lifts out the water and you get a bit of a cavitation with the prop. So I think a 6 horsepower would be ideal for this. Or just something with a little bit longer prop, but 2.5 got me going pretty decent speed across the water, leaning forward and stuff. But yeah, I think it's plenty enough for me anyway. But if I come across a decent 6 horsepower outboard, why not whack it on? This one's just so portable though with the handle and stuff, so I'm quite happy. But tonight I might pack that up, or in the morning, so we don't have to tow that or put it on the side when we're sailing to the Channel Islands. We can always blow it up with the new Scanstrut Atmos pump special thing, because it's wizard and super easy pumping it up, so I'm not too worried, and rather have that packed up and away, give me a bit more open room on the deck, or not having to tow something all the way across the channel. Apart from that, drying some washing while the sun is setting. Probably won't be drying much now though. But yeah, just gonna ready the boat for the morning, get it all dialed in and tidied up, ready to go. It'll be downwind, so we might get a chance to put out the spinnaker, which I will be excited for, because I love a good spinnaker sail. And yeah, 15 gusting to 20, and that's downwind. So if you're running away, so on this boat I could probably run away at like minimum 5 knots, so it's going to feel like 10 to 15 knots. Right, time for some more preparations, but first a curry. Now that's it for this episode. We're all ready to head across the channel. Plenty of wind to get us there, and we're going to check out Alderney, Sark, Herm, Guernsey and even Jersey on the way down, where I originally bought Mingulay from. So that'd be pretty cool to go back there. Helena's first time crossing the channel, so that'd be even cooler. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.